Wonhyo is famous for being the founder of a uniquely Korean style and form of Buddhism. Before Wonhyo, the Buddhism in Korea was more Chinese in style and form, and Wonhyo Koreanized Buddhism, giving to the world a beautiful and important understanding of Buddhism born in Korea. But Wonhyo's influence doesn't stop at Buddhism. All of Korean religion has been influenced by Wonhyo. There's something else Wonhyo gave to Korea, a unique, indelible character, a nonconformist, an iconoclast. He was all of these things. Well, when I was in college, I did a senior paper on Wonhyo. The reason I chose that is it felt to me that there was always a focus on either Chinese Buddhism or Japanese Buddhism, but very little focus on Korean Buddhism, and I wondered, well, why is that? And so when I looked at Korean Buddhism as an option, of course Wonhyo being the founder of a uniquely Korean form of Buddhism, that became pretty clear that's what I wanted to write my paper on. And so I did that, and that would have been like 1998. And my first impression was, man, this guy is speaking my language. He seems to be someone who looks at the world in similar ways, a little bit of a rebellious spirit, but a kindness and a compassion underneath all of that, and creative as well. He looked at the world, in a world of various things, different things that seemed to be different and individual and separate. But looking deeply, I think he saw that underneath there's something that connects all of these things. There's something that unites them, that harmonizes them. From my understanding, he calls that one mind, Erickson. And that's the beauty of what I think his teaching is, that he points to the harmony underneath all that we see.
Reverend, what does Wonhyo mean to you?
What does he mean to me? I've been talking about this ecumenical focus and being the minister here of an ecumenical church. It's definitely been helpful to step above and beyond the differences in various traditions and to point to what we share in common. I also utilize a lot the idea of God being one. One mind equals one God in the language I use here. The most important thing to do is to meet people where they are and not to come with our own preconceived notions of where they should be or where they ought to be or where we are, but really sitting with somebody and getting to know them and where their growing edges are, where their strengths are, and to help them cultivate their spirit means to adapt your own way of teaching or your own way of sharing what it means to be a spiritual person to their level. And I think Wonhyo did that brilliantly. And it's probably the biggest thing I use in my ministry based on Wonhyo.
Reverend Don Erickson discovered Wonhyo 16 years before I did. It seems clear to me that Wonhyo influenced his life profoundly. I hope his story got you curious to learn more about Wonhyo.